Hi, my name is Jason Hale. I'm in my second semester here in Wright State's MBA program. I work for NewPage Corporation out in Miamisburg. NewPage Corporation is a provider for coated paper being paper that's used for marketing needs and advertising, using for magazines, catalogs, using for in-store displays, things of that nature. So we make paper, and as boring as that may sound to you, it's actually a pretty complicated and pretty very informative and challenging environment to work in, especially working in an industry that is, as many sees it, as it's in decline. One of the challenges is seeing how we can work smarter, work better, be more efficient, and to outperform our competitors. And so that's a really actually exciting challenge to be a part of. I'm coming to get my MBA, going back to school with the expectation and hope that by the time that I'm done with this program in the next 3 years or so, is that I'll be ready to take that next step in my career development. Right now I've kind of performed more of a support function as a production planner, forecasting, seeing demand, what is the customer's needs, what can I do to get to them the most efficient, cost-effective, but also quickest at the same time manner. So a lot of competing different ideas, but what I'm hoping to do at the end of this program is to be ready to put myself in the conversation to develop and to go forward in terms of being fulfilling more of maybe a managerial position of that nature. One of my strengths is that I'm a very flexible person, and I think that might be able to help me in that role in terms of being able to understand different roles and functions and how it all works together. One of the great things that I've experienced while working at NewPage is that I've been cross-trained against 3 different departments, and so I have an understanding, a little bit higher level view than maybe a lot of other people have experienced with the company. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity to be able to take the knowledge that I've learned in a short period of time and be able to see what I can do to foster development of other individuals and to how do we perform more effectively as a company in this really challenging environment that we're in. So I'm really hoping for the MBA program to give me the tools that I need to be able to make that next step. Also, not in addition to the fact that I work full-time at NewPage, I'm also a volunteer administrative pastor at a local church called Grace Christian Fellowship in East Dayton, and I'm hoping from this experience that I can really take these tools and become a better church administrator. We're really right now a church in its growing phase. We're about 30 people. We have a presence on Wright State actually right now in a campus ministry capacity where I serve as president. And so I really want to be able to give back to my church in terms of, and to the people that I serve at my church, in the sense of being the best administrator that can be to help the church achieve its purposes in terms of not only, that's not necessarily just growth, but it's being able to serve the community, to be able to help people, in particular in our neighborhood, who are people that are struggling right now financially, struggling emotionally, and so forth, dealing with a lot of issues and just things and hurts that all of us deal with. And so I'm really excited about being able to take this next step. I'm a huge baseball fan, and what they talk about in baseball is your age 27 season. That's the season where you begin to kind of take on more and begin to really see this big leap in your development and progression. And as a 27-year-old, I'm really kind of looking for that for myself here, to move from being just from a jack of all trades type of guy to being a guy who can be counted on to have a great depth of knowledge, to be able to be someone with the answers rather than being someone who can just kind of be plugged into different holes, but being someone who can actually be able to take a step back and see like the bigger picture, and to be able to place people where they're going to be able to thrive and succeed, and then instead of being just a support function. So it's really challenging. We have a very talented leadership team. So sometimes it's very humbling being a part of it, because we have such really gifted individuals who have great skill sets. And I'm hoping as an administrator that I can tap into all the different skill sets that are available to me and help those individuals to serve and be as effective in their different ministries as possible. So it's a great challenge. I really am looking forward to this program and its terms of stretching me, challenging me, meeting other people in particular, networking, and really just stepping up. I mean, I think right now it's very easy for my generation to kind of sit back and to just enjoy just having fun, but there's a time to be serious, and there's a time for us to really rise to the occasion. And for myself, I feel like now is a time where I need to really develop and to really come into my own. So I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate your feedback, any critiques, anything that I can do better in terms of my public speaking. Thank you very much.